First opened in 2000. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Texas Rangers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two postseason hopefuls in the National League go head-to-head in a potential wild card preview. Next. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box now, Christopher Dorsey, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
7-11. Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So next to the plate for Texas, Dwayne Carter. Was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Line, that's a base hit into left field. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Chris Oliver, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Dorsey at second, Carter on at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop.
Batting 4.
And we'll give it a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Up next for the Rangers, Terrence Gray, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Gray is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, Thad Vigil. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The set and the 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rangers leave a pair. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Trevor Bauer gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. The 1-0. Popped him up. Williams shading to his right. 1 out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Kane is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike
Batting
out there.
third.
He wasn't showing
The
the fastball
shortstop,
early in the at-bat,
Randy
but then went back-to-back
Jackson.
once he had the hitter down in the count.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Randy Jackson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Bauer sets his sights with the payoff pitch, and a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2
Batting
away.
4.
Yeah, well, when
The
a guy's
catcher,
swinging the bat as
Al
well as he's been, this is a
Finn.
smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Al Finn. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Jackson is off at first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a move over to first. Runners back. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Batting
Some
6.
guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackie Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Line drive to center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Digging in, Aubrey Graham, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know what, Dan? These teams are so close on paper. It's going to be execution that gets one of these teams over the hump.
I agree with you, D-Roy. I think one of the things, if you believe that good pitching is going to eventually stop good inning, I think whichever one of these two teams pitches best the remaining part of the schedule is going to be the team that comes out on top in this division.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Perry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Ronald Williams waits on deck. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting it, the catcher,
the plate, Ronald Williams. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in,
leading off for
and he's
the
carrying
Brewers,
a batting average of just
second
over
baseman,
300. So
number
clearly
21.
he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Count still at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here.
Batting
Tried
seven.
to sneak a fastball
The
in
center
on him?
fielder.
No way.
Tino
Drives it to deep left
Jackson.
center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box now, Tino Jackson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 10 home runs and 21 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1
Head
strike.
stands at second with no outs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting
This
eighth.
has the makings
The
of
first
being a
baseman.
pretty big inning deal.
Trevor.
Leadoff double, now a base hit, and
Sure.
all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's 1 for 5. And 2 to Travis Shaw.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that
Batting
base
ninth.
hit to give your team
The
the lead. You
pitcher.
have to feel good
Number
when you get
39.
down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Corbin Burns. Now a bunt attempt here. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The bat.
Now at the plate,
third
Marlon
baseman.
Jackson. His last
Marlon
at-bat didn't go his way as he
Jackson.
popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. is in there for strike number 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Step on the bag for 1, but 1's all they get as the run scores.
The right fielder, number
was
6.
hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Bauer pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
3-1 to him now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Pitch popped up. Carter in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 2 and the Rangers nothing. Leading off the inning, Trevor Bauer as they look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Nope. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christopher Dorsey. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the
first
wall.
baseman, number
Outfielder
1.
does a great job
Dwayne
of getting it in quickly.
Carter.
And probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Ready now, Dwayne Carter. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bauer on second. Dorsey at first with no outs. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Rangers have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
The left fielder, number 23.
Standing in now, Chris
Oliver
takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix
Up
it up
next
a
for
little
the
bit more
Rangers,
because they are on his
the
stuff.
second baseman, Terrence Gray.
Stepping in now, Terrence Gray as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Jackson comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Thad Vigil. He'll look to bounce
Vigil.
back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. Kane is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 6, Aubrey Graham.
Digging in, Aubrey Graham, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now a 3-2 Ranger lead. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Randy Jackson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Randy Jackson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The
Now
first 3
batting,
pitches,
catcher,
all 3 down in the zone. So now you've
Finn.
got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Al Finn. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 11 home runs, and 42 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Skied into straightaway right. Vigil has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So coming
The
to the
left
plate,
fielder,
Jackie Jackson.
Jackie Jackson.
Bauer sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still a 3-2 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. A high fastball is in there. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Ronald Williams. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Williams, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. One and two to the Rangers catcher. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Misses. Ball two.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The batter, the pitcher, Trevor
Now to the plate,
Bauer.
the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Christopher Dorsey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Up around the chin there. 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed
Dwayne
demon like him. Good
Carter.
chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dwayne Carter. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Dorsey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit.
Chris.
He just missed.
Oliver.
And now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Oliver. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And that misses, 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 Texas. So striding in, Head. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's going to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Lifted in the air out to right. Vigil is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder
Tino Jackson. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. To his left. Gray. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in now, Travis Shaw. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Your attention, please.
Jackson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the
Number
bench
16.
as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Jackson.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Shaw stands at second with 2 gone. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Anderson,
please.
a southpaw
Now
standing
pitching for the
6'3", gets the ball now
Number
out of the
47,
bullpen.
Tyler Anderson.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup
Leading off
hitter,
the second-
Terrence Gray.
the
He
second
flew out
baseman.
in his last at-bat.
Terrence
Almost, Matty.
Gray.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Anderson, the former Colorado Rocky. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Final
right
line
fielder.
there for the Brewers starting
Back.
pitcher. Certainly not the
Vigil.
night he wanted to have.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Digging in once again, Thad Vigil. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Aubrey Graham.
Now at the plate, Aubrey Graham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Softly hit out to short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now top of the lineup stepping in, Marlon Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jackson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest
The right
pitches in
fielder,
baseball
number
to hit, right?
6.
That good straight
Lorenzo
changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Into the box now,
The
Randy
shortstop,
Jackson.
Randy Jackson.
On its way is pitch number 75. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Full count still.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He can take.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down by a count of 4-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Perry comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The 1-0. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
First delivery to him on the way. The This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Kane, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
So here now's the pitcher, Trevor Bauer, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And that's the first out.
Now batting, number
the Rangers
86.
batting order turns over and set to go. Christopher Dorsey. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
That evens it up 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 1,
Dwayne Carter will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Williams at second with 2 down. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
From the stretch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Jackson gloves it, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 5-2 Rangers. Leading off the inning, Al Finn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The catcher, Al Finn.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Graham patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Absolutely
Milwaukee,
jumped all over that fastball.
the left fielder,
and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation
Jackson.
under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Jackie Jackson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
standing in, head.
number
A
21.
hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Bauer's ready. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail 5-2. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Ladies and
Brandon
gentlemen,
Woodruff
your
is on to
attention,
pitch
please.
from the bullpen now to
Now
start inning
pitching
number
for
7.
the Brewers, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
So digging in now, Chris Oliver. He'll match up
Leading
with a
off
new
the deck,
pitcher to begin their
the left
half of the
fielder,
7th.
Chris Oliver.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Terrence Gray will be next. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his
Now
command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make
Terrence
things worse, he just lost
Gray.
one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Terrence Gray. After the walk, a quick check on first. Don't want to forget about him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Woodruff, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Oliver leads off second with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good
Now
late
batting,
bite on that slider
right
right there. The best
Bat.
ones have that late action that
Mitchell.
just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Thad Vigil, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Aubrey Graham, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Graham.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they
Now
were
batting.
not going to give this guy anything to
Jeffrey.
hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
In now, Jeffrey Perry. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off. But I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rangers leave a
join
pair.
for the
They're still
traditional
out in front,
7th inning
5-2.
stretch.
Leading off the inning, Tino Jackson. And
Leading
they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Tino Jackson.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's a 5-3 game now.
The first baseman, number 23, Travis.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Swinging a soft liner on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Your
Michael
attention, please.
Jackson will grab a bat
Hitting
hit
for the
for the
Brewers.
pitcher here.
Number 2, Michael Jackson.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Takes this the other way to right. Vigil is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Well, this one was
The third
squared up
baseman,
pretty good, but just
Marlon
like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Marlon Jackson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat
The
of a
right
steal
fielder,
when he's
number
on base.
6.
And when your pitch count gets
Lorenzo.
over 100, you've got to expect him to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he's back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
The 0-2 home. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Rangers 5 and the Brewers 3.
Your
Jacob
attention,
Barnes
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
do so
Brewers.
to start the 8th.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Leading off the inning,
Leading off for the
Ronald
Rangers.
Williams,
The
as they'll
catcher.
look for some added
Ronald
insurance before the bottom half
Williams.
of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of
Now
pulling the
batting,
trigger on
the
that
pitcher,
0-0 pitch. I can't
Trevor
imagine that's exactly
Bauer.
what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Ladies and
Brian
gentlemen,
Williams
your
will get the
attention,
call
please.
here as he'll hit for the
Pinch
pitcher.
hitting for Texas, number 32, Brian Williams.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Williams aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Christopher Dorsey.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-1 home, and here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base
The
any
first
way
base,
you can.
number 1.
This isn't the preferred
Dwayne
route, at least for him, but
Carter.
hey, they'll take it.
Ready for another shot now, Dwayne Carter. He's set, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Kane going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Standing in now, Chris Oliver, as he lefts it in the air to right field. Kane is under it, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair, and it remains 5-3. Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Leading off the inning, Randy Jackson has they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, lays off 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready once again, Al Finn. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Graham is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jackie Jackson.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Jackson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Striding into the box, Head is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Fouled off. The 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to deep right field. This is going to get over his head as it's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
The center fielder, number 8,
He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Settling in now, Tino Jackson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Now
and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike two. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Chris Martin answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs
now
just one out to get out of it.
Number 31, Chris Martin.
Christian Yelich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Christian Yelich.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
That's a ball.
That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no thanks.
The 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oliver is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Brewers 4. Corey Knebel enters to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Terrence Gray, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Knebel is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. They'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, they'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Thad Vigil, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball one. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swing, strike two.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aubrey Graham.
Digging in, Aubrey Graham. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Vigil, base runner at first with one out. And again a throw, and the runner back. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's one on the first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Jeffrey Perry will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch on its way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here's the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Ronald.
Striding in, Ronald Williams. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here's the 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
And that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
A ball and no strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Two and 1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
At the plate, Christopher Dorsey. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Base is juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 down the first baseline. Shaw gloves it and will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Rangers thanks to the arm.
Now pitching
last
for the
chance
Rangers.
Coming up for the Brewers.
It's
the Rangers 6 and the Brewers 4. Jose Leclerc comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, Marlon Jackson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 high fly ball out to straightaway center. Graham is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The right fielder,
now
number
batting,
6,
Lorenzo Cain. He
Lorenzo
was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball. Liner towards second. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. Into the box now, Randy Jackson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Cain stands at first with 1 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard
Now batting, catcher,
Boy, Hero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. The 1-1 home. Here's a slider that misses below the zone. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now that's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping up now, Jackie Jackson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike, and it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rangers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Trevor Bauer earns win number 4 on the season. Corbin Burns was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jose Leclerc hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.